Mr. Jingles along the corridor and Percy stomped, hard crushing Mr. Jingles right in front of Dell, and the guards then casually walked away like nothing happened. Right when Dell was at his most hopeless, John reached out and asked to save Mr. Jingles with his black magic. John brought Mr. Jingles back to life again, and the shock and confusion of the prison guards finished dealing with the mouse. Paul and his colleagues went to Pacito. Teach that guy a lesson, either behave until you're gone from here. Tomorrow I'll tell the world how terrible your piece smells still the same. And then the next execution day commit was a stormy, thundery day. Dell sadly wished he had met the guards earlier. Maybe then he could have turned into a good man, but oh well. Maybe next life. Dell sadly handed Ratatouille to John to keep, then slowly walked into the execution room. The execution leader today, ironically, was Percy. Why do I say ironic? Because Percy never liked Dell or his mouse. When Dell sat on the electric chair, Percy was thrilled, even had a wicked plan in his head. Oh, you remember the sponge detail? There's one rule when executing prisoners: the sponge must be wet so the prisoner can go peacefully. Less pain, but Percy played dirty while no one was looking, placed a dry sponge on Dell's head. This part is too brutal, so I'll cover it. Just imagine a burning power poly. It was so horrific. Everyone stood up and left for Paul and the others. This was the most barbaric execution they'd ever seen. Though he wasn't physically present in the room, John still felt all the pain Dell went through. Percy's action earned him a divine punch. Paul was also furious, but on the bright side, Percy won't be here anymore, back in the cell. Paul saw John crying. Turns out not only John felt Dell's pain, even Mr. Jingles did too. Maybe because he couldn't take it anymore, so he left John's arms without a single goodbye. But anyway, let's leave that for later. The next morning, Paul and wife visited the boss. His name was Holler. Great career, but his wife was mentally ill, frequently unstable, her body deteriorating, no life left in her. Hal really wanted to cure his wife, but all doctors had given up. Maybe not all hope was lost. Paul suddenly remembered John's special power, so the next day he gathered the Brother Stowe plan, bringing John to cure the warden's wife. The plan involved everyone except this handsome young warden, because he had a wife and 2 kids. If he got fired, he'd have to eat *tan. So the plan began. The prisoner Bill Wharton was drug orders for Percy. His luck ran out. Court